Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world and whenever you are watching. I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. Whew, it has been a week and it's only Wednesday. The last 2 weeks of the semester roller coaster around here, which is why I moved my life. So thank you for being here or watching the replay. Sorry about the time change, but like I said in the post, life is lifing right now. Good morning, Teresa. Good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Any announcements? Have had a couple of questions about embracing me in January because December is closed. And listen, this month's embracing me we met last week. We're meeting again tomorrow, and man, these ladies are phenomenal, and I am so excited that they are there. And we had a wonderful time last week getting rid of the things that are sticking on us that we don't want anymore, moving into 2024 and thinking about what we want out of 2024. And it was just a lovely, beautiful space and a wonderful place, a supportive place. So if you were interested in January, Teresa says it was so good. It was, and it was very much needed for me too. And so it was fantastic. So if you're interested in January starts back up my membership. It is $44 a month. We have a private Facebook group, which I'm really excited about. I have actually missed it, for November and December because there are things I would check up on you guys after those of you that are in December or even November. Had we had the Facebook group, I would check in with you and and we do have some inside jokes and sayings and things, right? And so maybe, if you see a funny meme and it goes back to something that we talked about in class or something like that, we get to post things in there and just sort of keep each other supported and motivated and things like that. So we're going to have a private Facebook group just for us that are in Embracing Me. We meet every the 4 Thursdays of the month. The first 3 are group sessions. The 4th one is sort of be rotating. So it may be a long meditation. It may be a guided journaling. It may be a yoga practice, maybe, because I do teach yoga, specifically chair and for all bodies. And so that last Thursday of the month is going to be a sort of a rotating offering. And then if there's a 5th week of the month, we will either take it off or I will offer another meditation or something like that. So there's only a couple of those in 2024. I've already looked at the calendar. So if you are interested, that registration starts 10 days until the first Thursday of January. I don't have that date in front of me easily, so I apologize for that. I think I'm going to open it a little bit early because I think it actually coincides with Christmas, and so I think I'm going to open it around the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, something like that, and it will be open then for January membership. It's $44 a month. You can cancel anytime. There's no commitment for a year, anything like that. So if you are interested, starting in January, I am so excited, and these ladies have been phenomenal, and I look forward to what we're going to do together in 2024. So that's what we're doing with Embracing Me. Okay, so let's get started. Our Monday mantra, and I have it right here on my iPad because I always want to make sure that I say it correctly. It says, close your eyes and imagine the best version of you possible. That's who you really are. Let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. And I want us to close our eyes for just a second. Good morning to everybody who's here. If you'd like to make a comment in the chat, please do. I love chatting with you guys back and forth. But close your eyes for just a second, and I want you to take a deep breath in. If you're where you can, obviously, take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Leaving your eyes closed. I really want you to hear this and take this in and see where this resonates with you. Okay, so with your eyes closed and you've taken a deep breath in and relaxed, imagine the best version of you that's possible. That's who you really are. Let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. Am I back? I hope I'm back. Let me know if I'm back. I froze on my own phone for a second. I don't know if it was me or what. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Amy. I hope that resonated with you somewhere. I want to do this again, especially since I broke up. Okay, good, Teresa. Thank you for letting me know. Since I broke up, I want to do this again. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Imagine the best version of you possible. That's who you really are. Let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. And when I say, leaving your eyes closed, I want you to feel into, when I say let go of that part that doesn't believe it, where does that sit with you? Do you feel it somewhere in your body? When I think about it, I feel it in my chest. And is there an emotion that's attached to that? Mine is fear. Because sometimes, and at least in my case, it is easier to believe that part that I really need to let go because that's familiar. And it's scary to let that go because that is familiar. So if you feel it in you somewhere in your body, no matter where it's at, and if there's an emotion attached, with your eyes closed, with the next inhale, I want you to breathe deep. And with the next exhale, I want you to truly say out loud, or if you're not where you can say it out loud, say it in your head, I release, and let that go. So inhale, exhale, I release, and let that go. Say to yourself, it's safe to let that go. Say, I am safe. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. When you're ready, open your eyes. And what I'd like for you to do, if you're willing, is on a sheet of paper. You can do it now or you can come back to this later. And what I'd like for you to do is sit quietly, again, closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in. And then I want you to visualize your best version of you. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that encompass? What is the everything? What are the emotions? Sarah says, in my head, I guess it's just hard to imagine it being true. Felt good, and to say letting it go, got chills. Yes. Yes. Let that go. So on that piece of paper, I want you to truly think about your best version. And the reason why I always ask you to write it down, there's two things that I have found in my practice that have truly just pushed me through any or a lot of blocks. One is to write it down, because there's something about, and I'm a huge typer, so trust me when I say, if anybody else were to read my journals, they probably wouldn't be able to read them because it looks like chicken scratch because I type so much. But I write it down. There's something about that hand and that brain and just getting it down on paper. So literally sit, take a deep breath in, exhale, and then imagine the best version of you. And then when you open your eyes, just write it down. I'm proud. I'm confident. I'm loved. I am love. I am enough. I am worthy. I am a CEO of my own business, or whatever the case may be. Whatever that is, your best version of you that you can imagine. Write it down. Write it down. And then, if you're willing, after you've got it all down on paper, take another deep breath in and exhale, and then say it out loud. Say, I am proud. I am confident. I am worthy. I am enough. I am a CEO. I am a whatever the case is. Make them into I am statements. And if you could see my bathroom mirror, it has Post-it notes on it, and it has those statements that I have put up there. And every so often when I've realized I'm sort of ignoring those, because when something's in the same place all the time, you sort of ignore it until it's moved, right? And so I get different color Post-it notes, or I change my I am statements, or whatever the case may be, for me to go back and focus on those. And those can change, right? And you put those up there, but that's who you are at your core. And I want you to truly, and I even got off track on this doing it myself. See, it's hard. Who you are at your core is not necessarily the titles that you've been given. And let me give an example. I am a teacher. I chose to be in that profession, right? So yes, I am a teacher. And my core values and who I am at my core, I'm a motivator, I'm a supporter, all these things that I am at my core make me a good teacher, right? Maybe you're a mom or a grandmother or an aunt or a manager or whatever the case may be. Those are titles and things that have been placed on you, chosen or otherwise, right? And who you are at your core makes you that person. Am I making sense? So your confidence, your understanding, your open-mindedness, your willingness to listen, all these things, your values and your core make up who you are, right? And then those outer things that are placed on us are could be or may not be in alignment with the titles that we've been given, right? So think about it if you have a hard time doing this exercise, and some people do, some of my clients do, think about who you are at your core. I am kind. I am caring. I'm stubborn. That's mine. I'm stubborn. I own it 100%. I'm stubborn. But I am open-minded, and I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to learn. I am what's that called? Introverted, extrovert, or whatever it is, where I really love people, but I really love my me time as well. And so whatever that is, that's what is, that new term that's out there. That's what I am. And that's okay. That's how we're made. And that's beautiful. So recognize that. Put those in I am statements. Put them where you can see them. That is your version. Okay? And focus on that. And if you still have a hard time doing it, here's my next step for you. Ask your bestie, whether that's your besties in your inner circle, your chosen family, your spouse, whomever that is. Say, you know what, I'm doing this exercise for this thing I'm doing, and if you could describe me in 3 to 5 words, what would it be? I did that, and I was in tears because I had no idea, and good tears, by the way, good tears, that I had no idea that my friends saw me the way they saw me. So if you have a tough time with this exercise, then ask the people that love you, ask the people that are in your circle, ask the people that you trust. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments. And I pulled 2 cards. One, which you can't make this up, which is release. These are my little angel cards, and it just goes completely in accordance with let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. Release it. Release it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Sarah says, I got an entire page. Yay. I'm going to record it. Yes. Going to record it and listen to it every day. Yes. That's a great. Yes. 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 Sarah. That's great. Record it. Most of us have some type of recording device on our app thingy on our phone. You can totally just read that list, and when you're in the car, going to the grocery store or picking up kids in the line or whatever, you sit there and just repeat it to yourself. Listen to it and repeat it to give yourself, I am enough. Give yourself a second to repeat it to yourself. I am enough, right? And do that. That's fabulous. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, and the second card I pulled, and you can't, it's hard to read this font. And I love these cards. I will say it again. This is Mindful Messages. I love these cards. It says conscious focus, and it says what I focus on, I attract more of. Yes. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend my time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy, and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. Yes, 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 yes. When you let go of the parts that don't believe who you really are and all that negative stuff, and you focus on the good stuff, yes, 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 yes. Again, it's the ripple effect, right? And also what we focus on is how many times, and I'll say this one last story and I'll get off here. I'm chatty today. How many times have we said, I think I'm in the market for a new car. I really like the electric blue CRV. I don't know if they exist. I'm just making stuff up. The electric blue color CRV, Honda CRV. Love it. I never see those, right? And then what happens? You're driving around town and go, oh, there's an electric blue CRV. Oh, there's another one. And there's another one. I didn't think there were any in this town. But yet there they are. Same thing. When you focus on what is your best version of yourself and focus on that, you will start seeing it not only in yourself but in others as well. Yes, yes, yes. Sarah said, can you put that card message in the comments when you were done, please? It really spoke to. Absolutely can. No problem at all. I will do that right after this, Sarah. And let me read it again. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of these things that bring me joy, and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly, I knew I was going to get choked up on that one, flow into my life. Who doesn't like effortlessly? Hey, I said it right. With ease, right? With ease and joy. I'm ready for the ease. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for the ease. I'm ready for it to flow. Okay? So release those things and focus on those things that are your true you. Okay? Teresa said, oh, I needed to hear this. Oh, good. Yay. All right, ladies, if you watch this on replay, feel free to make comments. I always come back and read them. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I love chatting with you in the comments. I love it, love it, love it. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday and a wonderful rest of your week. Please do not forget this Saturday morning at 9 a.m. It is our self-care series. Let me just scroll up. I haven't gotten there mentally. I'm not there. I'll take it day by day. Yes, this Saturday we're talking about this whole month we're talking about balance, right? Last month we talked about balancing our priorities and boundaries, and this Saturday we're talking about managing our emotions. Okay, so 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you there, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you all for being here.